Hello to all my wandering souls out there. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Today we are going to have a very special Halloween pick a card reading, and the theme of this pick a card is your witchy ways. So, this pick a card is a collaboration between myself and my friends Black Dragon Tarot and Damselflies. They are both amazing readers, and I met them a couple of years back when we collaborated with some other tarot readers. One of them was Odessa Mall, who suggested the big collab, and that's how we met each other. And we haven't really, Black Dragon Tarot have collab with Damselflies and with myself, but this is like the first time or the second time the three of us collab again in the same card reading. So our theme is your witchy ways, and by that we mean that we are going to talk about all the magical aspect of you, everything that makes you magical, from your magical traits, personalities, abilities, qualities, special talents, powers. And we are also going to talk about why you are blessed with these magical qualities and traits, what purpose they will serve in your life. So those are maybe just some of the subtopics that we are going to talk about in this three people collaboration. So Black Dragon Tarot is going to talk about what kind of quote unquote witch or wizard you are, what kind of magical personality you are, and what are your strongest magical potential or talents. Dams of Lies is going to talk about what magic, what witchy or magical qualities are brewing within you, and how you can harness that magical brewing inside you for your highest good in this lifetime. I myself am going to talk about your hidden witchy or magical powers that resides within you that probably you are not aware of, but which will bring blessings to the world, and how you can harness them, what may block these magical abilities, and how you can bring it out to serve the purpose for which these magical abilities have been given to you. So yeah, those are the topics that we are going to cover in this collaboration. So make sure that if you come from here, you also check out Black Dragon Tarot and Damselflies video to get a full multi-dimensional picture of what a magical being you are. Okay, so we have three piles here as usual. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You can choose intuitively by pile number, or you can also choose the Harry Potter character that represent each pile. So pile number 1 is represented by Hermione Granger. Pile number 2 is represented by Harry Potter himself. I don't know why his head won't look up like that because Harry Potter is usually not shy. And for pile number 3 we have Ron Weasley. So yeah, choose the pile number or the Harry Potter character that you feel drawn to, and the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below and in the comment section, and I will also put the link to Black Dragon Tarot and Damselflies video in the description box. So let's get started and let the magic begin. Hello to all my wandering souls who feel drawn to pile number 1 or the Hermione Granger. Then this is going to be your reading on what witchy or magical power resides within you that are hidden or that you may not be aware of, that may be benefiting you and the people around you. So if you skip this intro, this is part of the three-way collaboration between myself and my friends Black Dragon Tarot and Damselflies, and we are talking about your witchy ways, or everything that is magical and witchy about you, whether it is your traits, your personal traits, your abilities, your talents, and how you may harness these abilities and how can you use it for your greatest good. So I just want to apologize if the lighting is a bit strange. So I'm still figuring out this new phone that I'm using to record this reading. I don't know why, but if I turn off the camera flash, the video is a little bit dark, and I don't know why the focus seems to be a bit off. Anyway, I hope it holds because you know, to arrive to this collaboration, it took us quite a few efforts. I don't know why, but we are supposed to publish this collab at the beginning of the month, so the first week of October, but we encountered some obstacles, so we decided to postpone the publishing date to this date. So I hope there won't be any more obstacles. Not that it is anyone's fault, it's just that I feel like the timing may be off. We agree that the timing may be off at the beginning of the week, so I hope that this recording will hold, that there won't be any technical glitch or problems. So yeah, enough of my little ranting. Let's get started to figure out what is your hidden or secret witchy magical power. So I actually have pre-shuffle and pre-pull some oracle and tarot decks to show what is your hidden or secret magical power, but I don't know why I feel called to pull one more card from a different oracle deck for this one. So I feel called to pull one card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, which I haven't used in a while. So let's see what cards will come up regarding your hidden magical power. So God, universe, spirit guides, angels and archangels, and higher self, and ancestor of pile number 1, who choose Hermione Granger. Can you enlighten them about their hidden or secret or what do you call that? Latin? Like dormant witchy or magical power. What is their dormant or witchy magical power, spirit guides, for pile number 1, who choose Hermione Granger? What are their hidden or dormant witchy or magical power that may benefit them and others around them? I feel like something wanted to come out, but oh, okay. What was that? Oh, abundance. Wow. So perhaps I wanted to say that you have the ability to attract abundance, and maybe you do. Yeah, you magnetize these forest creatures. You draw these forest creatures towards you because you are so loving. So this card reminds me of the Empress in tarot. You are so loving, you are so nurturing, you are so caring and motherly. Like your love language is the act of service. And I think these I almost said these magical creatures, these forest creatures, they are drawn to your nurturing aura, your caring aura. I think you have this I want to say aura again, but I want to use a different word, but I cannot think of one. But you have this pull, this energy around you that tells people, that tells other living beings that you are loving, that you are caring, that you are nurturing, that you love to serve. You love to serve. So that's why these forest creatures are drawn towards you. I think some of you may also be naturally drawn to animals, or you are good with animals. You understand their language. So that may be a very specific magical power that you have. So I don't know if you resonate with this message so far, like especially about you understanding animals. You are always drawn to animals, and you love talking, playing with animals, then this is certainly your pal. So with the abundance, I guess if you harness this power, so maybe if you love animals, you may want to volunteer in animal shelter and all that, out of love, not out of money or out of the desire to gain material wealth, then I think you will be able to live with this occupation by being a volunteer. Maybe, I don't know, maybe someone will fund you to pursue an education in animal husbandry or in veterinary science. I don't know. So that's a very specific message. But for the general, the collective, for pile A, I think you are just so nurturing, so loving. I don't want to make it sound like you are a wife material or a husband material or whatever. And anyway, this is for both men and women, this message. But yeah, it's like you feel when people are around you, they feel like home. They feel safe. They feel safe around you. And another message that comes to me is that you are fertile with ideas. Fertile, is that the word? Is that how you spell it? Fertile. Yeah, you are pregnant with ideas, creative ideas. Because this card is so Queen of Pentacles, so Queen of so Empress. I think it's a mix between the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands because of the red. So I think a lot of you have magic touch when it comes to decorating, like maybe decorating your home or decorating places so that it feels like home. Like you are so great at creating a home or a lair, because we are talking about your witchy powers. So if you have a witchy lair, it's like you are very good at making it feel so comfy. You have this very comforting autumn energy. You know, when there is something when you see fallen leaves during autumn, like it's so cozy. I mean, it's not too cold. The weather is not too cold. It's not too hot. It's just perfect. So I think that's you. And that we haven't even talked about your skills or your magical abilities. That's just your aura. Your aura feels like home. And again, back to ideas. I think you have a lot of creative ideas. I think you have this quality, the Queen of Pentacles quality, to make a single idea into something that can generate material abundance. So say you have a one YouTube account and that's all you have, but it's like you are a bank of ideas, and you can think of 100 of ideas for content, for your YouTube channel content that will draw hundreds or even thousands or millions of people to watch. So you are very creative, very nurturing, very caring, and you are good with animals. So those are just some of your magical qualities. So let's see what this pre-shuffle, pre-pull oracle card have to say. By the way, just let me know if the flash is disturbing, because if I turn it off, it will be a little bit dark. So let's try it and turn it off. See, it's dark. It's dark. So let me change the lighting. Okay, I have to turn on the flashback because it's dark. I don't know why. This is a new phone. I'm still figuring it out. So I don't know why it's the video recording is darker than my old phone, but I have no choice but to go on. So let's see what are your What are your witchy, hidden witchy powers or qualities? See, we have magical candles. See how the colors are so similar. It's the color of Christmas. And yeah, this reminds me of Christmas, of mistletoe. Oh God, the flash is so annoying. Okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, I hope you can see that clearly. So this reminds me of mistletoes, of the red and green Christmas colors decoration. And yet we have the candles, and the candles, what is the function of the candle? It brings light in the dark, right? It brings light in the dark. And if you see here this abundance card, it's nighttime, it's full moon, but around her it looks like daytime. So you bring light to people in the dark, whether by your touch in maybe in decorating places so that it feels warm, it feels cozy, it feels comfy. Maybe some of you have talents as a as a as an interior designer, or even as a graphic designer. I mean, in order to make people feel good, um, you don't have to be a certain occupation. Um, you can also be a graphic designer who creates pictures and designs that draws people in, that makes people that attracts people, that feels pleasant in people's eye. So you can create graphic designs that looks pleasant in people's eyes and draw people to your product or your company's product maybe. But yeah, you represent hope. And with the magical candles, you know, we light up like in witchcraft and wizardry, we light up candles as part of a ritual, as wish making. So I think another of your, not another, I think your magical powers complement each other to create a greater whole of a magical ability. So I think you have this magical quality to endeavor to turn a vision into reality, to manifest, yes, to manifest a wish in the 3D world. So this is why so many creatures are drawn to you, because like I said, your strength, your power is the act of service and a nurturing quality. So you can grow any ideas, any vision into reality. You can manifest something that people think too good to be true, maybe, into reality. Or, I mean, of course, you have your own limitation. After all, we are humans. I mean, even witch and wizards have their limitation, right? But you can envision a world, a goal, a wish, and with your hands, with your skill, and with your talents, you turn it into reality. And you can help other people do the same. You can help other people do the same. You can help people or even animals to find a good home, to find a cozy place, to find a place where they feel belong. So yeah. Oh, ooh. That's a lot. Yeah, we have rich girl. So you have a very earthly quality, but at the same time, this red color is also about passion. So you can ground your passion, or you can ground a wish, something that is not tangible, and turn it into something that can be seen and touched. So you have the Midas touch. Rich girl. So I don't know, I'm not saying that you have a lot of money, but maybe some of you do, and that helps you. That can help you uh, in harnessing this magical power of manifesting visions and dreams into reality. I think you are the kind of I mean, I know that this says girl, but you can also be a male. But I think you have like a very nurturing feminine energy about you. What is this? Is this Kuan Yin? Let me see. Oh, it's a Buddha. It's a Buddha statue. Yeah, I think you are rich and fertile with ideas, and your goal, your mission is to heal the world. I don't know, but that's the phrase I can think of after seeing this Buddha. You are like I want to say you are like Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson, as in he can make the most amazing music videos that people will remember for decades and decades. I think you are that kind of person. You can turn you are kind of you can see trends. You can see what ideas, what creation will attract a lot of people and will bring warmth and bring pleasure to others, and you can like create it, manifest it into something people can watch, people can touch, people can feel. So your I think with this Buddha here, this is your soul mission, to heal the world through your creation. It doesn't have to be painting, it doesn't have to be design, it doesn't have to be decoration. It can also be through your writing, through you sharing your content with the world, whatever content it may be. But it's something that people can see and touch, and it's something that is rich in color. And writing is also included, because there are some people who describe this book or that book as rich in language. So if you are a writer, you are rich in language, in vocabularies. You can make people imagine something in their head when they read your writing. So yeah, you turn ideas, vision into reality. And you do that to make others happy. Not people pleasing, but you make others happy. You make others feel good. So you create videos, articles, you write books maybe, or you draw or you design things that that are pleasant in people's eye, that people can feast on. Yeah, feast. You can create feast to the eyes, feast to the heart, something people can savor. You can create something savory. It may literally be food, or it may be like just visuals, or it may be a creation of any kind, but it's savory. It's like people see your creation and they enjoy it, and they forget time, they forget how cold, how harsh the world is when they encounter your creation. Like if you write a book or if you draw something, when people enjoy it, when people read it, when people savor it, they forget how cold the world is, how harsh the world is. They can find temporary sanctuary in your creation. Wow. Okay. You know, I've seen these cards when I pre-shuffle, I pre-pull them, but that was several days ago, and today I already forgot completely. I swear to God, I've already forgot completely what these cards were. And you have the Queen of Pumpkins, the Queen of Pentacles, see? You have a lot of ideas and resources within you, and also outside of you. I think I don't want to generalize, but maybe quite a few people who choose this group, you do have some money, some capital to realize or to manifest your vision, and you use that to create something, to create a sanctuary for people and animals, to, I want to say to hide, but no, it's not the right word. It's like you create a safe place for people and for living creatures to take a cover in. No, that's not the right word. I'm sorry, I cannot think of the right word, but you create a place for them to take cover in, to temporarily take a shield in. Is that the word? Yeah, to temporarily take a shield from the harsh winter, to temporarily take a shield from the harsh world. So it's almost like you create a world of escapism for them to be joyful, to remember what it feels like to have fun. So it's like you feel like a Disneyland or a Disney World or a theme park in the harsh or in a cold city. I cannot find the right words to describe it, but yeah, like even the moon is smiling at you, as if saying, okay, you win. See how this Queen of Pentacles is smiling? And this card doesn't have a rabbit, does it? Does it have a rabbit? But you have a rabbit here, and rabbit is all about fertility, about abundance. So you may also have a green thumb, like you can create the most beautiful garden and you can maintain them so that people who visit your garden feel as if they are in a small heaven or something. So yeah, that's your magical power. Wow, I'm so amazed. So let's see, what else do we need to ask Spirit? Okay, so since this we are talking about your hidden or magical power, let's see, why is it hidden? Why you don't realize it? Like, is there any blockage to it? I think I will use the Halloween tarot. Okay, God, Spirit, Universe, can you tell pile number 1 what are the potential blockage to their witchy or magical power? After we look at the obstacles, we can see how you can harness this magical power despite the obstacles, or even through the obstacles. So God, Holy Spirit, Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestor, Higher Self of pile number 1, what may be blocking this magical potential of pile number 1, this awesome magical ability to turn something, a vision, a 5D vision, into something in the 3D that people can enjoy and touch? What may be blocking this ability, please? Thank you. What may be blocking this magical ability of pile number 1? What may be blocking it? 6 of Bats or 6 of Swords. Okay, I don't know why, but this reminds me of a chapter in the Bible where, after Jesus taught a lot of people, he went away to rest and meditate. So I think you may be an empath, or there are so many. I think you will be so successful with your creation, whatever creation it is, or whatever service you may provide to others, because your essential mission is to heal the world, to make people who are sad, lonely, to forget their misery for a while. And that may take its toll on you, on your energy, because you have to put so much effort into making something that only people can imagine into reality. I don't know if there are writers among you, or you like to write, but I think when you want people to be able to feel your writings, especially if it's fiction, to be able to imagine the world that you are creating in your book, it takes you a while to find the words to describe that in such a way that people can easily imagine it. So what may be blocking this magical ability? Well, it's not so much as a block, but it's like you have to take frequent breaks. You have to take frequent breaks. And also, you have to be alone. And what I mean by that is that you have to be undisturbed when you are creating this. So if you live in a toxic environment, because Six of Swords or Six of Bat is after the Five of Swords, and Five of Swords is the energy of selfishness, narcissism, gaslighting. So if you are currently in that energy, it may be blocking you. So I was surprised that it's not Five of Swords or Five of Bats, but I think the blockage is that you have to move somewhere before you can fully harness your magical power. You have to move to somewhere peaceful. You have to recharge your energy, and you don't need people to poison your mind and poison your confidence with their words. So these bats are like nuisance, and you have to get away from all these. These can also be distractions, So you have to really withdraw from toxic environment, from busy environment, something that keeps your mind buzzing, and withdraw to a quiet place, maybe by the water, maybe in nature, so that your ideas, your creative ideas, can blossom, and you can peacefully turn it into reality. Yeah, you need a quiet place to fully exercise your power without disturbance. So the block is that you may need to wait, or to find a place where you can peacefully exercise your magical power to create. And this may take some time, okay? And this may take someone else's help to help you move to a better place, to an environment that supports your magical power, okay? We have the star, so this can be divine providence. This can also be the sign that if you have been looking for a place to stay, a healthier environment where you can exercise your creative power, this is a sign that your prayer will be answered. Ace of Wands, you may be receiving like downloads, creative ideas that you can, oh yeah, like somebody might be helping you. Maybe this person over here, like they may be there may be someone who sees your creation, and they want to help you. It's like maybe they see you creating something that is so interesting, so pleasing to the eye, a feast to the eye, and they're like, hey, wait a minute, um I want to become your patron or something. Or maybe they I don't know, but maybe you can find your soulmate, find love through your creation, to what you do. Five goes. Five of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I think you are, what may be blocking you is regret. So I don't know, maybe previously you tried to create something but people put it down, and or you lost someone or something who support you, who were always there for you, and now that the person is gone, it's like it blocks your creative energy, like your creative energy become a chaos. Or maybe the environment around you is all chaos. People, instead of supporting each other, people kind of want to compete with each other, and it's like you cannot thrive in that kind of environment. And I think you have been longing for a place on of your own for quite some time. Yeah, you've been through a lot. Yeah, see, I said earlier, what I was surprised that we didn't get Five of Sword, and here we are, Five of Sword. So some people may have stolen your thunder or even stolen your ideas, and you are left feeling very traumatic about it, that you don't want to create again. But I think the universe will guide you to a place where you can feel safe and where you can start creating again. So yeah, a change of environment may be necessary. So now I want to ask the universe, how can pile number one harness their power in the time being or in their chaotic environment? How can they harness this power even in chaotic environment? How can they harness this power even in not so ideal of a situation? If their situation is not ideal right now, how can they harness this power? Six of Pumpkins or Six of Pentacles. So someone literally may give you a treat or help you with your finances, or maybe there will be people and prominent people who notice your creation, and they want to finance it, they want to buy your products. So you probably will get a loyal customer. You will get a loyal customer who keep coming back to buy your creation. Or maybe this is you. Maybe if you start creating again, like if you are aware of this magical power, your talents, your abilities, but you haven't tapped into it for a while because you are afraid that people will laugh at your creation, that people will dismiss your creation as unuseful or a waste of time. I think there will be I think the universe will send people towards you who appreciate your creations, so that it will give you the fuel to start creating again. Like they will send you moral support in the form of people who appreciate your creation. So either you will get a loyal customer, or you will have people uh, who enjoy your creation and they want you to create again. Okay? Any other messages on how pile number one can harness their magical power in any situation? Any other advice on how they may harness this magical power in any situation? No? Yeah, I think that's it. Any other messages on how pile number one can harness this magical power? Oh, okay, okay. Ace of Bats. So again, ideas. You may get ideas from books. So if you have been stuck in your creation or your business, like if you already tap into this energy of a creation but you are stuck, then I guess someone will say something to you, or you will read something in a book or watch something in YouTube that will give you an idea on uh, how to improve your creation so that it will reach more audience. Okay, Page of Cups. Go out and play. Okay, if you are stuck, don't keep forcing yourself to create. Go out and play with your friends, with maybe hang out with people who make you feel like home, who make you feel playful, who make you feel happy. Or if you're like me and you like K-pop, um, just like find out what your K idols are up to, catch up with their news, watch their content if it makes you laugh, you know. I mean, I'm a BTS fan, I'm an ARMY, and my bias is Jin, and this Jin is so hilarious. So I like to watch his content whenever I feel sad. So that can give you some encouragement. And when you are in when you are in a good mood, you will be able to create something more inspiring. The Hierophant, I think you need to so for example, if you are an illustrator, you are naturally good at drawing, at painting, maybe you need to sharpen your skill to become a professional by pursuing by studying. This doesn't have to be going back to school, or I mean, if you don't have the money to go to drawing or art school, then maybe you can study videos or tutorials in YouTube to improve your skill, to up level your skill. Okay, Nine of Pumpkins. I think this is saying buy something nice for yourself, like give if you have been having a hard time and you are stuck and you don't have ideas, or you feel down, you feel discouraged because maybe nobody appreciate your creation or something, then have fun, take a break, take a vacation somewhere, maybe go to place where you can see new things, like going for a vacation to a different town, or even different country, so that you can see new things and gain inspiration to get yourself back to creating mood, yeah. And also study from the expert. I think if you haven't touched, like if you used to like to paint, and then you get discouraged for some reason, and then you want to paint again, maybe watching tutorials about painting will get you all work up again, will get you excited again. Like sometimes, when I don't have I mean, I write stories. I mean, they are just fan fictions and not novels or anything like that. But whenever I feel discouraged, or if I haven't written anything for some time, I experience a dry season in my creative endeavor. I would read other people's writing, and then when I read the words, when I read how they use these phrases, these words, to create an appealing fiction, it encouraged me to do the same, to start writing again. So if you are if your creative forces runs dry, then maybe watching other people who do the same thing you do, it will entice you to start creating again. Yeah. I just want to pull one more card on how will you serve, why you are blessed with these qualities. Why pile number 1 is blessed with these qualities, please? Thank you. I mean, we have touched about it a little bit, but I just want to make sure. Why pile number 1 is blessed with this magical ability? What is the purpose in their life? What they are meant to be with these magical powers or qualities? 10 of Pumpkins. Yeah, you are meant to make people happy, with your creations. Like, you can create drawings, paintings, art that people can enjoy, that people can savor, that make people forget about their troubles, even if it's for a minute. Yeah, so it fits with what we have talked about so far. So this is your purpose. This is what is blocking you, finding a place for you, a safe place for you to create. This is what may harness your magical power, taking care of yourself, finding ideas in new places, and studying from expert if you want to become a professional. And this is why you are blessed with these magical abilities, to make other people happy, especially kids, especially for those who, also adults who need to tap into their inner child. So yeah, you can also be an animator, like you create something like movies like Transformers 1. I mean, that's my favorite Transformers movie so far, because it has a heart in it. It's just not a mindless robot fighting each other. No, it has a story, it has a heart. So maybe you are meant to create something like that, something that makes other people remember their childhood, remember the fun of their childhood or something. Like I said, heal the world. So last messages for pile number 1, please. Thank you. On their magical ability. Ooh, a note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, bless the body, mind, and soul. So if you have not been in touch with this side of you, then this is a sign that you should look at it again, because it will not only bring other people joy, it will bring you joy as well, because you enjoy doing this before life got into you. You used to enjoy this, you used to enjoy creating, you used to enjoy making people happy with your creation. So if you tap into it again, it will not only heal the world, but it will also heal you. Anything else? Any other messages for pile number 1? Somebody may come into your life that will help you in this, but you have to start first. You have to start creating again. This one wanted to come out. Is there any other? Yeah, distant dream. The distant calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. Maybe you are meant to pursue further study on this, to harness this creative power somewhere outside your country. So if you have the money, then go for it. And Tommy's call, in thanks of my spirit safe and sound, all things that are lost so can be found. So if you feel like you have lost your confidence, or people have put you down, so that you lost interest in your magical power, this is an assurance that you will get it back. You will get your creative juice, creative spark back, and people will appreciate it. Okay? Hummingbird song, nectar of sweetness, the joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. Yeah, You are meant to heal the world, and in the process of creating this fun stuff, whatever it is that makes people feel like home, that attracts people, that draws people towards you like a moth to a flame, in the process of creating this, you will heal yourself as well. You will bring more joy and more spark in your life as well. Okay, so that's for you, pile number 1. I hope that resonates. I hope that helps. If you need a personal reading, my details are down below in the description box, and don't forget to check out Black Dragon Tarot and Damselflies videos. The links are down below in the description box so that you can get a full multi-dimensional picture of what magical creature, what kind of witch or wizard you are. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello to all my wandering souls who feel drawn to pile number 2 or Harry Potter himself. So I don't know why his head will not look up, like no matter how hard I try to make him look up, he just won't. So maybe it has some significance to your reading, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this is going to be your reading on what is your hidden witchy or magical superpower, and why are you blessed with it. So how this magical power, magical traits, magical abilities will benefit you and will benefit people around you. So like I said in the intro, this pick a card reading is part of the 3 ways collaboration between myself, Black Dragon Tarot, and Damselflies. Both of them are amazing readers, amazing people. I feel so fortunate to have met them in a huge collaboration a way back, and we are so thankful that we get to collaborate again, the 3 of us, this time in this spooky season. So make sure that you go to their videos, which I will link down below in the description box if you come from this channel, so that you can get a full multi-dimensional picture of your magical talents, traits, and purposes. Okay, so having said all that, let's get into the reading. Yeah, so, oh, okay, now he's standing straight. I don't know why. Okay, why didn't I do that before? Anyway, let's get straight into it. So I have pre-shuffled and pre-pulled some oracle cards to see what are your magical, what are your hidden or dormant magical superpower or trait or abilities that will benefit you and will benefit people around you, that will draw people towards you. But I feel like I want to pull an extra card, which I will shuffle in front of the camera before we get into these pre-shuffle cards. Okay, so I use a different deck for pile number 1, but for your pile, I feel like I want to use this Wild Offering Oracle deck. I don't know why, because usually this deck has they don't have pictures, but they have words of encouragement, words of support. So I don't know, but I feel called to use this deck to start your reading. So let's get straight into it and see what message will come forward about your hidden witchy or magical abilities. Okay, okay, for pile number 2, spirit guides, universe, God, angels, archangels, and ancestor of pile number 2 who choose the second pile or who feel drawn to the Harry Potter character, can you tell them something crucial about their hidden magical or witchy powers? Can you tell them something crucial, something essential about their magical or hidden hidden superpower? Okay, can we get one more? I feel like I need to draw 2. Anything else you want to say about? Oh, let's take a look at this first. Courage. That's essentially Harry Potter. He is known for his courage and his selflessness. Anyway, divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear divine, may I feel your courage and your will. So, if you guys have been feeling some sort of confusion as to which path to go, and you have been wondering, should I take this path? But this path looks difficult, this path looks hard, and I don't feel like going there. Does that mean I am a coward? So some of you here may be second guessing yourself, like you take the path, or I don't know if it's a life path, a career path, it's just a path. Okay, you take a path that you feel resonate most with you, that you feel good about, and maybe people have been telling you, oh, you should take the harder part, the hard part. There is nothing in this world that comes easy. Nothing in this world is free. You have to earn your you have to earn your money, not just money, but like you have to earn your blessing. Okay, but blessing is that blessing, it doesn't have to be earned. You just have to do what you are supposed to do on this earth, what you are meant to do on this earth, and the blessing will come. So if you have been wondering, am I a coward for taking the quote unquote easy way out? The thing is that it's not about easy or hard. It's about how much you enjoy that path, and the path that you can walk on wholeheartedly, a path that you can walk on joyfully, that it doesn't feel like hard work, is the right path. Because it's your intuition telling you, you are fashioned by universe, you are created by universe like this, so you have to take that path. So if you wonder, like okay, one example I will give you is Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter. So if you see at the beginning of the book, you probably will wonder why Neville is sorted into Gryffindor, because he is a little bit of a scaredy cat, and he is like clingy to his friend who are brave, who quote unquote are braver than him. But Neville has his own integrity. He is a loyal friend. Like when in the first movie, when Harry, Ron, and Hermione planned to slip out of the dorm at night when the students were supposed to sleep, because they wanted to find the sorcerer's stone to protect the sorcerer's stone from someone who wanted to steal it. Neville stood up against them. Neville told them, you will make Gryffindor lose points again. I may not be as brave as you, I may not be as good as you three, but I will stand up against you. And Neville got points from Dumbledore because of that. And by book 7, Neville is already a hero in his own right. Like, he stood up against Voldemort's people, even though he was tortured, even though he was he was treated badly, even though he was threatened, and even his grandmother was threatened. He didn't back up. So I want to tell you, pile number 2, if you think that you are a coward, you are a scaredy cat, no, you aren't. It's just that your courage looks different from other people's courage. You may be a scaredy cat in one thing, like maybe you are scared of bugs, but you are not scared of hard work. You may be scared of, I don't know, you cannot swim, you are afraid of water, but you are good at learning new things, or I don't know. It's just that I want to tell you that you are courageous, you are brave, and you are magical in your own way. Okay, you are magical in your own way. Like this card says, divine courage is not the absence of fear. So fear is a basic human needs. Fear protects us from danger, and it's okay if you are afraid of taking if you are afraid of coming out of your comfort zone. Like if it's too much for you, maybe it's not your time just yet. Maybe you will have to experience some other things before you get the courage or muster up the courage to get out of your comfort zone. Or it's divine courage is not the absence of fear. Yeah, so fear is a basic human instinct, and there is nothing to be ashamed of it. So if you feel fearful of taking a certain path, it's just your body trying to protect you. But if you are meant to take that path that makes you feel afraid, there will be things, there will be events that build up your courage, so that maybe by this time next year, you are like, oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready for this path. I don't want to be here anymore. I will take that path. So the thing is not about taking the easy way out. It's not between which path is easier, which path is harder. It's not about the path to money and abundance is always the hardest path. It's not like that. It's about which path is fashioned for you. So if you know which path is fashioned for you, but you feel afraid or you feel scared to go down that path, there will be time coming when your desire to take that path, that career path, that life path will become bigger than your fear. So I don't know what this has to do with your magical trait, but I guess this is saying that not having a courage now, or feeling afraid and scared now because you don't know which way to go, it's not a weakness. It's human. So let's get moving, because at this point the reading will be another hour reading. Spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. I mean, basically, this is the thing that I have just talked about for like 14 minutes. This is what I have been talking about for the last 14 minutes. Okay, so we are not talking yet about specifically about what is your magical power, but I think one of your magical trait is knowing when to take action, when is the right time to take action towards the path that is designed for you, and not being afraid to take it when it's time. So if now you still feel afraid or doubtful, this card says keep going. I think keep going means keep doing what you do every day, but also leave a room in your heart and your mind to be aware of new paths or new things that will excite you more, that will make your life even richer. So for some of you, this may be a change of career. Like you are not ready yet to let go of your current job, maybe because you still need the money. It's okay. Just keep going day by day, and the universe will kind of guide you gently if you allow them to see the other career path that is more suitable for you. And I think you will be guided to meet people or to experience events or occurrences that will help you to build up or muster up the desire and the courage to take on your magical destiny, the destiny or the path that is most suitable for you and your magical power. And speaking of magical power, Neville was never really good at spells, not like Harry, Ron, and Hermione. But he is really good at herbology, and he later worked in Hogwarts as the professor of herbology. Is that magic? Is that a magical power? Yes. It may not be maybe you associate magical or witchy power with spells, but herbology, taking care of plants, having a green thumbs, it's also magic. Like if you can grow a garden that is beautiful, that stands all kinds of weather, that is magic. That is earth magic. That is earth magic. So I think your magic is earth magic. It's not some airy manifesting something out of thin air magic. No, it's earthy magic. Okay, so let me take a sip of water first. All right, so let's take a look at your pre-shuffle, pre-pull oracle and tarot cards to know more about your magical or witchy power. We have Raven. These are keeper decks, and keeper decks are mostly about people or archetypes. And I just feel called to pull them to know what kind of witch or wizard you are. I mean, Black Dragon Tarot will discuss that in more details, so make sure you check out his video. But this is just an additional information about what kind of witch or wizard you are. We have change, and we have court. That's interesting. So this is funny. I think these two cards flip together. So change is more like adventure, physical adventure, venturing to unknown territories, and it's more Harry Potter kind of magic than Neville Longbottom kind of magic. Harry Potter is always curious about new things. I think he thrives in danger. But we also have court. So I don't know, but I think oh, and we have the lion here. Ooh, interesting. So I guess court, lion. I think I almost call you Neville. Pile 2. You will go through a huge transformation, and this may or may not involve travel, physical travel or physical change, but this involves a transformation within yourself. Like, I don't know, but I feel like with this telescope, you see all the injustice maybe in this world, and maybe you decide to become an attorney or a defender or a judge or something related to justice. It doesn't have to be an occupation in court, but you will be the defender of justice in your own way. So maybe you can be a politician as well. And Raven is about news about premonition. So I don't know, but I think you are born to become a protector and defender. Protector and defender. Like you warn people of things that they should or shouldn't do in order to keep themselves safe and secure. You know, like when an attorney said to their client, when the prosecutor asks you this and this, you should answer like this and this. It's like you give people pointers because you know what is coming with the raven. But in order to arrive at your highest magical potential, because this is your highest magical potential, you are good at you are good at protecting people. But in order to arrive there, you have to go through some process. And I think the universe will help you go through that process with the hot air balloon. It's like they will make the process not so arduous for you. Like I almost want to say they won't leave you alone, okay, in the process of you becoming this defender of justice, or someone whose work or occupation defends the defenseless, or defend the innocent, or bringing news, like something like a spy, but a policewoman, a spy, a detective. But basically the essence is the same. You will work for justice. You will bring or help bringing justice. So let's see your tarot card. The High Priestess. You may be actually quite psychic with the Raven and the High Priestess, but maybe you haven't tapped into this power just yet because you are probably surrounded by people who make you doubt your own magical or mystical power. It's like people around you told you to just be like everybody else and take the road most traveled. So maybe they want you to just work 9 to 5 like everybody else, or be a manager, or be an accountant, or something like that. Not that I have anything against accountant, but I think your job is so much bigger than that. And maybe this is not just your job even. This may be something that you will do every day. You will defend the defenseless. And with the High Priestess and the Raven, this is you able to sense disaster from miles away. Let me see. Yeah, and the High Priestess is all about being in the gray area. So not only you will bring justice to people who need justice be done to them, you also know about, it's like you are wiser than most people. You will not and this is bigger than just your job or your occupation. It's like you can read people in gray areas. Most of us are in gray areas. None of us in this world is purely evil or purely good. No, most of us are in gray areas, and you know that so well. And somehow I think this knowledge will help you in your job or your occupation. You are able to see all these people, they are not really that bad. They are just having problem with loving themselves, for example. So if there are people who are toxic, people who treat others badly, you can see beyond the surface. You can see into them. You can see what will trigger them. And if you are an attorney or a public prosecutor, wow, you will be able to utilize that knowledge as your weapon, because you can read people. You can see what triggers people, what will make people flustered, or what, how to trap people so that they will speak the truth, because you know their insecurities, you know their fears, you know their their character. You know their character. You know these kind of people are selfless, so I have to deal with them like this. So I don't know how you will integrate this to your job or your occupation, but I just want to say that when you know so much about people, just make sure that you use your magical power in the right way. So I just said your power is an earth magic, but you also have this power of seeing beyond what other people see, seeing through people even, or predict. It's like you can, I almost said predict the weather or reading the room. You are good at reading the room. And this also applies to other occupations. So if you have a green thumb, or if you are good at working with plants and animals, it's the same thing. You know what these animals and these plants need, even though they don't speak. So yeah, your intuition is your strongest magical ability. Your intuition to know things, to read people, to read the room, to read the situation, to bring justice. How do I say this? Because people often see justice as good and evil, black and white, but it's not that simple. It's not that simple. So if you work in a court, for example, if you work as a judge, you are faced with the defendant and oh my god, I forgot the English word. Defendant and, let me Google up. Okay, I don't know if I spell this right, but the person who file a case against another in a court is called plaintiff. There is a stronger word. There is some word that is more publicly used, but I cannot remember. So say you are a judge and you hear the plaintiff side and the defendant side, and you have to decide whether the defendant is innocent or not. And sometimes the defendant may be guilty as charged, but at the same time, the person who brought the case to the court was also not innocent. So one case is a mother who killed their own children, and apparently this mother was driven to do that because they suffer from mental disease. So in a way, she didn't do that by her own will. She didn't do that by her own will. And her husband never helped her, never took care of her, never cared about her mental illness. And this mother has asked for help, has called her own mother, and nobody listened. And so eventually, the mental illness got into her and she murdered her children. Of course, she was guilty, but the guilt is not all on her. So if you become a judge, or if you work in court, or if you are a police, or if you are a detective, it's like you will take this into account, because you have the raven's eyes. You can see, now I understand what this telescope means. You see everything in the big picture. You you don't see things in black and white only, and you don't get swayed by people's opinion, but it's like you see the whole, the situation as a whole. Okay. All right. So let's should we get the tarot? Yeah, we should, I guess. But first I want to read about this raven. Okay, raven. Bad omens, tidings of death, sorrow, and destruction. But a great deal of ancient symbolism associated with this bird is positive. The raven is thought to be the most prophetic of all birds. Prophet, prophet, prophet. I think I remember what Jesus said to the Pharisees, or to some crowd who want to stone a woman uh, for adultery. And Jesus told them, let a person who has never done anything wrong in their life be the first to cast the stone. And the people just go quiet, because everybody are in gray areas. Like, if that woman commits adultery, I mean, of course there are women or there are men who commit adultery just because, but maybe Jesus saw something in that woman that made her commit adultery. Maybe she was abused by her husband. Maybe she was I don't know, maybe people always judge her as a naughty woman, and so she was like, well, if everybody thought I am some kind of a bad woman, I might just as well become a bad woman, or something like that. It's like there is always a backstory for every villain. And this reminds me of Joker. And Joker has his backstory, right? How people mock him, how people look down on him, bully him even, so that he became Joker. So there is always a backstory in every so-called villain. And with the raven being prophetic, it means that you are some kind of prophet who can see these things and who can judge fairly what, like, if it was up to you, you will hand to each person what they deserve. It is symbolic of mind, thought, and wisdom. Ravens are often seen as messengers between heaven and earth. So I guess you maybe, if it's not working for a justice system, if it's not working for the police or working as a politician, you may be a counselor, some kind of a counselor. Maybe a psychologist, maybe a psychiatrist who help people with mental illness, maybe social workers. But your magical trait is that you can see beyond black and white. You can see beyond people's outer appearance and see through their mask and see who they really are inside. So again, sorry for this Bible reference. If you are not resonating with the Bible, just take the message. The people Jesus called to become the students are people who are seen by the society as people who are quote unquote not good. But he saw their heart. He saw their pain. He saw what made them tax collector. He saw what made them a prostitute. So you will be the friend of people who are like that. You will bring justice to people who are being misunderstood. You will bring justice to people who commit bad things because they are forced to. Wow, this is so heavy. And I think you will become a mess. So the raven here being messenger of between heaven and earth. You may also have the power to become a tarot reader, a counselor who serve this kind of people and who build bridges between not build bridges. It's like you will eliminate discrimination. You are the type of people who can bridge between two different worlds or two opposing worlds. It's like you can help them understand each other. You are a mediator. Yeah, it's like you are a mediator between two different worlds, between people who are spiritual and people who are earthly, between so-called, goody two-shoes people and people who are quote-unquote naughty, between so-called bad and good people. It's like you will make them understand each other. It's like if there are two clans or two groups in this world who are fighting against each other, you can see their respective flaws, their respective you can see where they are right and where they are wrong, and you can bridge both of them. It's like you are neutral. Not really neutral, but you help them reach an understanding. Okay, it is important that you hear the cry of the raven and open up your mind to the world on the other side of the veil. Yeah, it's like you have the psychic ability to give people message, to become a figure like Jesus, like the ascended master, who understand the struggle of people on earth, but also able to level up these people to their spiritual self. How do I explain this? Yeah, it's like the way I'm sorry if I mention Jesus very often. It's okay. I mean, if you don't resonate with him, it's okay, because this is the only example that I can think of. So Jesus called people as his disciple, people who are not from. He didn't call people who are seen as spiritual, religious. He actually called lowly people, low class people. He called people who are seen as by the public as people with no morals, prostitutes, tax collector, because he knows that these people need to be healed by the energy from heaven. So yeah, that's the meaning of you being the raven, the bridge between heaven and earth, between the so-called sinful and the so-called holy. Actually, there is nothing like holy and sinful. It's just we all have our villain origin story, and you understand that very well. And you are here with this psychic, intuitive mind, and your ability to see through people, to see through a problem or an issue that seems black and white, in order to obtain the truth about the situation or about those people, and spread the truth so that people will become more understanding about people around them and about their world, so that people will become more tolerant to others who they see as weak, or who they previously judged as immoral. It's like you will bring understanding that no one are born really evil, no one are born really good. It's all because of their upbringing and their environment. So yeah, that is your definition of justice, and that is your magical power, to bring like the real justice to this world, to bring the real justice to this world, because the justice system often fail us, right? But the universe, the spirit's brand of justice is different. They see each person, they have compassion for each person, like even people like Joker, because they see their pain. Okay? Wow, all right. So I just want to ask how you can manifest this to the world, this power, your intuition to see people. So yeah, you may work as a counselor, as a psychiatrist, more of psychologist, therapist. Yeah, that's the word, therapist. You may work as a therapist. You may work as a public attorney for people who cannot afford to pay for an attorney. You may defend people who are, and you may be defenders for people who are seen by some religious group as being sinful, like LGBTQIA plus community. So basically, you defend the underdog, you defend the misunderstood people, you defend people who are being judged, who are being discriminated. That's who you are, okay? And so, how you can bring this gift, this magical power to the world? I think you are good at communication as well, because you have to, or maybe you have to develop or harness your communication skill in order for you to become this messenger raven, to give people understanding of the things they refuse to see, or what they don't or refuse to understand. So for pile number 2 spirit guides, how they can implement this magical power in the 3D, their strong intuition and strong sense of right and wrong. How can they manifest this gift on this earth as what? The world missionary. Maybe you can become a missionary. You can become some sort of a prophet, modern prophet. That's too many. Let me shuffle again. But I think some of you may literally travel around the world to spread, to inspire people, to help. I almost want to say to heal the sick, but not like a pastor or missionary, more like people who do TED Talks, or people like Mother Teresa. Like you travel the world to spread wisdom, to give encouragement and understanding. So how they can manifest this gift spirit as what? In the 3D, please. Thank you. Ah, it's always three. Okay, strength. Yeah, see? People often see lion as a dangerous animal. Don't go near lions. You will be eaten by lions. But this lion has a toothache. toothache. And this person patiently and quietly tame this lion so that this lion will surrender itself to this lady to be treated. So this is you. You care for those who are misunderstood, for those who are being demonized. Yeah, you care for people who are being demonized. The hangman, you see things different from others. So if other people judge that person or this person as toxic, as bad, as arrogant, as whatever, you see their other side. You see their vulnerability. You see their insecurity. You see where they come from. The emperor. So I guess you can build a career out of this because your power is unique. You don't see things the same way as other people. Like, do you remember Snape from Harry Potter? Harry thought Snape hate him, and yes, he hate Harry. But that's because Harry's father used to bully him. And still, because of his love for Harry's mother, he protect Harry in his own way, in becoming a double agent. And Harry had the courage and the ability to finally understand that and to change his perception of Snape. So you are here, pile number 2, to change people's perception of certain things or certain group or class of people who are being mistreated or discriminated or judged unfairly by others. You speak for them, you give them voice, you enlighten people about them. Okay. Ooh, okay. Spirit, what may hinder or block pile number 2's magic power? What may hinder or block them? Their biggest block. Four of Swords. I guess what may sometimes hinder you is you are afraid of your fear of being judged by others because you defend people or you defend a cause that the majority of people see as not a good cause. So, for example, you sympathize or empathize with LGBTQA community, but you are afraid to speak up for them because you are afraid of being persecuted, prosecuted, whatever. So that's the biggest block. And so you stay quiet. You stay neutral. And we have at the bottom of the deck the King of Wands and the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands and Justice. So I guess your biggest block is your pride. Your pride. So maybe you want to be seen by people as this charismatic person, this good person, this wholesome person. But if you start speaking for the minority groups or people who are misunderstood, you are afraid to be the one who people cast a stone to. You are afraid to be stoned. Wow, this is heavy. I'm sorry. But I would say that maybe that's why these two cards show up for you, because it's okay for you to be afraid now. It's okay. Because your mission in this world is not easy. And I just saw 22 on the clock timer. Earlier I stopped the recording and I restart the camera. So you need to be stable in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. You need to have you need to be strong in spirit, in your belief in the universe, to be able to get the courage to take that first step into this mission. Your mission as a messenger of God, messenger of universe, to speak on behalf of people or other living beings, or to speak on behalf of situation that the majority of people choose to overlook or choose to dismiss. So you can become a politician as well. A politician who is on the opposite side from a politician that I will not name in the US, but you will know what I mean. But you will become the opposition of that politician that the majority of US choose to elect. So yeah, so it's to be afraid, to be fearful. That's very human, because this is not an easy task. You are blessed with these magical abilities for a very big purpose, and it's not easy. So you may also be afraid of your family's peace or safety. So how can pile number 2 harness this magical power? What you will give them to help them harness this magical power, because their responsibility is big. How you will help them harness this power or use this power in the 3D? Six of Pumpkins, Six of Pentacles, and King of Ghosts. I think these are helps that the universe will send you to step into your magical destiny as a messenger and as a spokesperson on behalf of people who are being mistreated and misunderstood. I think you will be employed by someone to work in a field where you can learn to harness this power of being a spokesperson, being a negotiator, maybe. Yeah, a negotiator is also possible. So maybe you will become a negotiator because you understand the depth of human emotion, and you understand the occult, occult. I don't know how to spell, but yeah. So there you will get a mentor who help you to harness this power, who help you to talk smoothly when it comes to sensitive issues. Can we get a clarifier for the Six of Pentacles, please? Thank you. Can we get a clarifier for the Six of Pentacles? Thank you. What will help pile number 2 harness or manifest their magical power? And why is it the Six of Pentacles? Thank you. The King of Swords. Yeah, so this may be a person or institution that will help you in your communication skill, because King of Swords is all about the mind and speech. So you may work for someone, or this person may see your potential and decide to hire you Maybe you will work in an organization, non-profit organization, or maybe you will work as an apprentice for an attorney at law or something. Or maybe if yeah, I did say something about negotiator, so maybe someone will hire you as a PR, or maybe you will gain the skill of being a communicator, a mediator, a negotiator from working with this person. So maybe previously you don't have the experience, but then you work with this person and you will know these two kings combined spells counselor, spells therapist to me. Please clarify the King of Cups. Who is this, or what is this King of Cups, please? Thank you. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this also has to do with a job. So maybe there will be two people who will help you manifest this this magical ability, this intuition of yours to see through people, to see through a muddy or a mucky situation, to get into the heart of the matter by working with these two people, these two, or maybe these two are your majors. Like maybe you will take courses in double major in college, in law and in communication, or in communication and in psychology. So if you already gain the basic or the knowledge, the practical knowledge and theoretical knowledge, it will be easier for you to step into your magical destiny to become a communicator. I think this lady over here, her job has a title. I forgot the title. Animal whisperer. Yeah, animal whisperer. So you can be a ghost whisperer. You can be, hell, you may even be a ghost whisperer. Yeah, because you bridge between heaven and earth. It's like your role is to become a mediator between two different worlds so that they will understand each other. It doesn't mean if it doesn't matter if it's between the world of the spirit and the world of the humans, or the world of minority groups and majority groups. But your job is to bring peace between two different worlds, two different realms, two different groups of people who always at odds with one another, who are always at odds with one another. Wow, okay. So what else should I ask? Okay, let's pull you an advice card. Okay, God, Universe, Spirit Guides, can you give pile number 2 an advice card on, wow, I just saw 33. Can you give them an advice on how they can harness this magic for, not only for the world, not only for others, but also for themselves? How can they, can you give them advice on how to harness their magical powers? Friendship. You need a very supportive friendship group, because your task is heavy. You cannot do this alone. So this may also be your boss, it may also be your partner, but basically the universe will send you people to mentor you, to help you, and to finance you, or to help you to further study about this power of yours. Friendship, fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. A journey. We do have a journey. So maybe you will pursue education overseas or out of town, because this is not a small thing. This is not a small thing. Look in a book, so you will learn from books on how to do things like this. You will study a lot on how to fulfill this role, on how to harness this negotiation skill of yours. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that is all around you. I think this is saying the universe will send you everything that you need, even though you think it may be impossible. I just played the deck and we have wait for winter. So I guess now it's not the time for you to change your career or something, to jump blindly into this role. Even though you may have contemplated it, but wait until you are ready and until you are fully supported, okay? And the universe will support you. So just to close the reading, something to put your mind at ease, because this reading is heavy and it may make you feel nervous. Some word of assurance, God, Spirit, Universe. Some word of assurance. Maybe I should turn on the flashlight. Yeah, that's better. Some word of encouragement for pile number 2, for how to harness their magic, this hidden magical power of them. Some words of encouragement and maybe some prediction. They tell me to keep shuffling. Whoa, okay. Okay, I think you need a lot of encouragement. So let me just show you the ones that has the message face up first. Palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines of from birth tell your sacred palmistry. So you are born for this, okay? Listen to the notes of your intuition. This may also say that you may be a tarot reader that specializes in serving people who are not served very much in the tarot community, you know, like LGBTQA people and like and the like. Secret sketches, wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. I think this is you showing this magical power of yours. Maybe you stand up for someone, maybe you speak on behalf of the underprivileged, and you draw your soul tribe to watch you, to support you in your endeavor. Silent skill. So you already have this desire to bring justice to this world, but your communication skill is still lacking, so you still need mentor. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation grace. The soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. Offerings, abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. So if now you cannot defend people in a much bigger scale, you can help them by giving them like charity, by giving underprivileged people what they need. If you cannot speak up for them yet, you can give them what they need, and I think that will take you to your destiny as someone who speaks on behalf of the underprivileged or the underdogs. Inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. Again, that fear. I think this is saying you are more courageous than you know. I think your desire, your passion will defeat eventually, drown your fear deeper. You are not finished, you are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper, the best is to come. So yeah, it's not your time yet to step into this role, but you will. And don't worry about when, okay? It will all happen on divine timing. Three-eyed raven, a sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven. We have raven here. Calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. So I guess there will be some unexpected events that will make you realize what is your soul purpose and what is your magical gift, which is all we have talked about. So yeah, that's your reading pile number 1. It's already more than an hour long, but I will edit this because no one wants to see a reading that long. But I hope this resonates. I hope this helped. If you like this reading, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check out Damselflies and Black Dragon Tarot's reading to get a full multidimensional picture of what magical witchy being you are. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello to all my wandering souls who feel drawn to the last pile or Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. This is going to be your reading on what is your hidden or dormant magical or witchy power and what purpose it will serve in your life, how it will benefit you in this life, and how it will benefit other people around you. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Oh, and before I forgot, this is a three-way collaboration with my good friends Black Dragon Tarot and Damselflies. Both of them are amazing readers, and I strongly suggest you to check out their parts of this collaboration down below in the description box. They will talk about different aspects of your witchy self. So Black Dragon Tarot will talk about what kind of witch or wizard you are. Of course, not in a literal sense, but like what type or what kind of modern magician you are and what is your strongest magical potential. And Damselflies will talk about what magic is brewing within you and how you can harness it for your highest good in this lifetime. So yeah, it is going to be a very exciting witchy theme collaboration. So yeah, please check out their videos as well if you come from here. Okay, so let's get started. So I have actually pre-shuffled and pre-pulled some oracle cards and tarot cards to check out your hidden or your dormant magical or witchy power that you probably are not aware of, that probably you have buried, but actually can be very beneficial for you and for the people around you if you choose to harness them. Okay, but before we check this pre-shuffle and pre-pull oracle card, I want to shuffle on camera one card from a different deck to see what magical power you have. So for pile number 1 and 2, I use different oracle decks. And for your pile, I will use the Starseed Oracle. Is the light too dark, or should I use the flashlight? Because, okay, maybe I should use the flashlight so you can see the cards better. But there will be glares on the glossy cards, so we will see how it goes later. So for pile number 3, who choose Ron Weasley. For my wandering souls who feel drawn to pile number 3 or Ron Weasley from Harry Potter, can you tell them, spirit guides, ancestor, God, universe, what is their hidden magical potential that you want them to know, that you want to highlight to them? What is pile number 3's hidden magical potential that you want to highlight for them? What is pile number 3's hidden magical witchy potential that you want to highlight to them? Okay, so these are going to be additional information, but I will first look at this card which flew all to the side. So we have lost lands, So before I get into the cards, I have a feeling that for those of you who choose this pile, you are either you either have heavy water elements in your natal chart, or you are very intuitive, or you are quite emotional. I don't know why, but that's what I get. And this card is completely in blue, completely watery. So, but let's see what it says. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So I don't know if this is this is Atlantis. I mean, I thought I saw some is that a mer person? Soul memories and gifts. You have done this before. So whatever magical power that you have, whatever witchy power that you have, it's from your past life, and you have exercised this gift before in your past life. Let's see the other clarifying cards. We have deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. So this can mean that you need to heal. I'm sorry for the slight interruption. My mom just woke up and she asked me something. But I think with the deep cellular healing, either you need to go into a very deep healing, like a deep shadow work, or healing of trauma, or past life wounds, or maybe childhood wounds, like some trauma or some wounds that you need deep healing of in order for you to be able to tap into your magical or witchy gift. We also have earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So I don't know if you maybe when you were younger, you display some of this magical gift or witchy gift, because we know children are innocent, and sometimes they exercise their magical or psychic gift without knowing what will be the consequences of it, how people will respond to it. And maybe you have always felt like you are a weird child. Maybe you are an indigo, or maybe you are just maybe you are not psychic in any way, but you are just different. You are just the way your mind works is different from others, and that's a gift. That is a gift, because it will allow you to see issues from a different perspective. Or you just have talents that other people see as something that is not very useful. Like I don't know, maybe you have lucid dreams. Is that a gift or something? Maybe you can paint or draw the future. You can predict the future or something. Anyway, you have some gifts, some supernatural gift, maybe almost, that people see as weird, and so you feel disconnected from your world. And maybe because of this gift as well, because this gift connects you to your past life, and maybe in your past life you are a star seed or something, or you are a prophet. So since you were a child, you always felt different. You always felt like you don't belong in this world. And so you have a lot of wounds because you always feel rejected. You always maybe people look down on you, maybe people bully you because they see you as weird. So you need a lot of healing to do before you can access this gift. But this is a magical power. This is a magical gift. Okay, so let's find out more about this gift. I want to lost lands. So your gifts is probably very rare because we have lost lands. So it's something that people people have not seen in a while, that humanity have not seen in a while. Let's see, lost lands. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet. As souls, many of us have, that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the remembering and gifts can come floating back. Yeah, so maybe your soul, before you got reincarnated, your soul was like, enough, I don't want to to use this gift anymore, because maybe in the past you have used it in your past life, and you suffer because of your gifts, because people won't accept your gift, or they see it as a curse. So yeah, you have forgotten your magical power. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You are being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you have done this before. So for a lot of you, you probably don't feel you are not suited to traditional career, to conventional career or studies or field of studies. So maybe you often change jobs because you cannot stand 9 to 5. You cannot stand hierarchy. You cannot stand anything traditional or rigid or conventional. Okay, perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you've been receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. So if you have had strange dreams, if you know that, or if you can still remember what skill or gift or talents that you have when you were a child, but which you have shoved aside because you want to fit into the modern society, maybe it's time you revisit those gifts, those skills, those talents again, because it will allow you to tap into this wisdom, into this psychic magical ability that will be a blessing for a lot of people. Because I think our society have gone through regression actually, as in there are lots of moral values, there are lots of kindness, goodness, love that we have forgotten, and this world has become really brutal and unfair. And so you may be one of those souls in this age who will help healing humanity in your own way, maybe through teaching, maybe through counseling. Maybe you are destined to be one of those therapists who are different from other therapists. I follow this one therapist on YouTube, Dr. Scott Ehlers, I think that's his name. And I follow him because he's different from other therapists. He actually understood what and experienced himself what his patients go through. So a lot of therapists, they don't make good therapists because they have never been in the shoes of their patients. But Dr. Scott Ehlers, he has been in the shoes of his patients, so he is able to give advice in a way that is very practical and very relatable. So that's why I follow his YouTube channel. And maybe you are that kind of person. I don't know what you are gifted in, but if you are a storyteller, if you are a writer, I mean, these are your magical gifts, okay? Not your current job or occupation. So if you have talents in writing, in painting, in communication, in media, in copywriting, or even in counseling or some other fields, you will stand out as different from the rest, okay? Something that lost land exists in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon exists within you. Didn't I say Atlantis? Yeah. And maybe you want to Google Atlantis and its history, its people, and see how they relate to you. See how you relate to them. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands, so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Yeah, you are meant to be, maybe you are even meant to be a politician or someone who dabble in politics, or you may work as a social worker or in a non-profit organization that defend people who are marginalized and people who are being misunderstood, like the LGBTQIA plus community. And you are meant to revolutionize people's mind, okay? All right. Because I honestly feel like today's society is regressing to the Stone Age, to the barbarity of the Stone Age. Just dismiss that, okay? That's just my personal opinion. So let's see your magical gift in more specific. Dream catcher. Wow. So I did say something about you maybe having lucid dreams or prophetic dreams. So maybe that is your ancestor from your past life trying to remind you of your gifts, because probably you have been suppressing it. You have forgotten about it, or you have asked to forget about it before you got reincarnated into this lifetime. But dream catcher is like what do you call that? Hang on, let me find the word. It's like an amulet that repels bad dreams, that repels maybe demons or bad spirits that try to enter someone's dream. So maybe you literally have psychic dreams that reminds you of Atlantis, that reminds you from where your soul came from, and reminds you of your gifts. But if we take this as symbolic meaning, in the symbolic meaning, then maybe your function is to protect people from corruption, from bad energies. You repel bad energies. I don't know how. Maybe you can reach Reiki, or I'm not sure, some methods of healing or clearing energies, clearing bad energies. So these are actually keeper cards, and the keeper cards are actually people's cards, archetypes cards. But I felt called to pull it to see what kind of person or what kind of magical person you are. So we have gaining a lot of money. So you may have this ability to predict the outcome of something, like the outcome of a race, the outcome of a lottery or something. But maybe I don't think you will use that gift. I don't think you tap into it just yet. And oh yeah, and we also have Hope Big Water. So actually this card, it didn't flip, but I felt like this card wanted to come out. So these cards, both of these cards are two contrasting energies. One is more very material, and the other is way more spiritual. But I think you will gain a lot of money, not by predicting stocks, not by predicting stock price or predicting the lottery, no. But and I think if you use your gift for that purpose, I don't think it will turn out well, okay? Because it's very selfish. But I think you are meant to make a career out of giving people hope, channeling message from spirit guides to the people who need hope. Like you are the spiritual channel that channels the holy water to the people who are sick, to the people who are unwell, physically, emotionally, psychologically. You give them hope, you give them assurance, and I don't know, maybe for some people who are so depressed they want to end their lives, you can give them hope again. So that is your, and you and with this amount of water, I'm pretty sure you come from Atlantis. So that's your tarot cards. Oops, they're upside down, but no, they didn't come upside down. Okay, we have Two of Cups and we have the Chariot. So I pulled I shuffled twice because I feel like I need to shuffle twice. I think you are meant to do this with a soulmate. Interesting that we have a two-headed snake here. Two-headed snake. Let me Google the meaning of two-headed snake. Is there a symbolic meaning to it? It means that one body but two heads, but they operate as one. Two-headed snake meaning duality, conflict, or opposing forces. Duality. Interesting. And we have the Chariot. And in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the Chariot is pulled by one white horse and one black horse. So that describes the duality pretty well. So I think with the card that we saw earlier, Earthed, learning how to be human in the world but not of it, I think with this two-headed snake, you know how to survive and make money in this world by helping people, by like you can build a spiritual career. So you see, a spiritual and career, which involves material things, money and all that, they seem like they cannot go together, right? I mean, people who build I mean, of course, there are tarot readers and people who build their career or get rich from becoming a spiritualist or guru, but it's very rare. It's very rare. And you are one of those rare people who will inspire everyone wherever you go. Wow, that fits in. Inspire everyone wherever you go with the Chariot. And it's interesting that this Chariot is this jack-o'-lantern is driving what do you call this car? The car that takes a coffin to the cemetery. What do you call that car? I don't know. I cannot function right now. So I think this is symbolic of you taking someone who has lost their way to a rebirth. You will guide someone. Your gift is to guide people to their rebirths. And what I mean by that is sometimes in this modern world, we are so much in this hustle culture that our soul, our spirit is often dead in the process. And your job is to revive your spirit, your soul. What makes your heart feel a lot of love and joy. So if there are people who are sick of their job or career because it's all about money, it's all about hustle, 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 you help them to transition into a life and a career that is more in line with their spirit, with what makes their soul and spirit feel fulfilled. And you will help them survive in this world that is so materialistic. So you will help people surviving in this world that is very materialistic, very segregated. I mean, people are so isolated these days because of technology, but I think you can help turning that around and help people to find their soul tribe. So I think this is not so much as you finding your own soulmate, but I think you will help people find their place in this world. Find a place where they belong in the earth, where they don't feel they belong. So finding their soul tribe in this earth, finding a home in this earth. You help souls find themselves. Wow, okay. So I want to read about the dream catcher just to save time before we get into the tarot. Just to know in more specific, what is your spiritual gift? Dream catcher. Oh, they catch dreams. So it doesn't have to be bad dreams or good dreams. Dream catcher catch dreams so that we will remember the message in the dream. This dream catcher card is asking you to pay close attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal next to your bed and write them down. You need to follow the information you receive in your dreams because many of them will prove to be prophetic and provide you with necessary answer that you must have regarding certain aspect of your life. So this can be a message for you that in order for you to access this psychic gift, you have to pay attention to your dreams. Or this can also mean that you will help other people to tap into their subconscious. So you may be a therapist, you may have this hypnotic ability, the ability to hypnotize people, hypnotherapy, yeah. So that people can access their subconscious, remember their past life, and remember what they are meant to be in this lifetime. And you will also help people to transition from a life that is not in alignment with their soul's blueprint. You help them transition from that to a life that is more in alignment with their soul's blueprint. And that involves death, which is why we have this coffin, this car. Okay, my phone is overheating, but I click don't close so that our video will not be interrupted. But yeah, you are driving this car, meaning that you take people who are ready to leave their old life that is no longer in alignment with them. You take these people who are willing to leave their old life to their new life that is full of joy and where they can meet themselves. That's why we have the two-headed snake. So you take people from the life that no longer suits them to the life where they can be in harmony with their true self. So the Two of Cups can also be two opposing sides within you coming into agreement, coming into a harmony, becoming a whole. Ooh, so yeah, wow, that's That's a huge gift. So I don't know how that will transpire in this modern world specifically, but let's see. So I want to use the Halloween tarot deck. Okay, God, Universe, Spirit, guys, can you tell pile number 2 what is their gift? What specifically is this gift? What is this hidden gift? How it will transpire or how it will manifest in the 3D as what? Their hidden magical gift. This hidden magical gift of pile number 3, how it will manifest in this modern life as what? How this will manifest? 2 of Bats, 2 of Swords. This is usually when you are faced with decisions that are equally good or equally bad, and you cannot choose either one. I think you will help people make decision or help people to be grounded so that they can make the best decision. I think you will help people to go within and feel intuitively which decision is right. So if there are 2 decisions that are equally good or equally bad, you have to choose what is right for your soul, what is more in harmony with your joy, with your happiness, what is what choice is more in tune with love. Okay, and I think you will help people make that decision. Yeah, we have the Ace of Bats at the bottom of the deck, so you point the way. You point the way. 5 of Bats, Page of Bats, a lot of Swords. Wow. So I think, yeah, you can be a hypnotherapist. You deal with the mind. You deal with trauma. Because swords are about minds, words, and words and minds can kill. Like, I mean, people who gaslight others, they can leave the people they gaslight traumatized or feeling ashamed about themselves. Page of Bats, it can be about gossips. 10 of Bats, 10 of Swords, it's about people who overthink because people around them, they give a lot of unsolicited advice, or they put pressure on this person's mind that they just don't know what to do anymore. That's the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you help people to regulate their mind. You help people reprogram. Wow, okay, you help people reprogram what maybe their toxic family has ingrained in them. Can we get a clarifier for these 2 of Bats on pile number 3's mystical or magical power? Why is it the 2 of Bats? Please clarify the 2 of Bats. 8 of Cups. Yeah, knowing what is good for you, knowing when to leave, knowing where you can find your happiness. You help people find their happiness, find their true place in this world. You help people make choices that are healthiest for their spirit, for their soul. You help people to connect with their intuition, with the moon, and connect with this water that symbolize the the spirit, the message from spirit guides. You help people to understand where they should seek fulfillment. So you can also be a pastor. You can also be a, I don't want to say ascended master, but maybe you will become an ascended master. I don't know. Yeah, you can be someone who is like a spiritual teacher. Okay, spiritual teacher. All right. So what may be blocking pile number 3's gift? What may be blocking their gift, spirit guides? Pile number 3's gift. Did I call you pile number 2? I'm sorry. Pile number 3's gift. What may be blocking their gift? What may be blocking their gift? Their biggest block. The biggest block to their gift. What is it? What may be blocking their gift? Wow, you have 2. So we have the world. And we have the 4 of Wands. I think this means the biggest block is that you have to give up your ambitions. The world is about, it's about an ending of a cycle. And the cycle that you are leaving behind is your old career. It's your money, maybe it's your future. Like if you want to become a healer, you have to start a new life that is probably very contrasting and very different from your old life. I wonder what this 4 of Wands is. Yeah, the Tower. Yeah. Please clarify the 4 of Wands. So maybe you need to leave your comfort zone, your family, your friends. Ace of Pumpkins. Yeah, you have to leave the comfort of life behind. Okay, yeah, I think I can sense your dread. You need to leave the comfort of life behind. I mean, this card over here, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So I will put this card over here because I think it's a crucial part of the message. So I think I'm sorry if I use a lot of biblical reference in this reading, but I remember Jesus, or somewhere in the New Testament, Jesus told his disciples to be in the world but not become one with the world. So you live in the world, you still have to eat, you still have to wear clothes, you still have to have a home, but just have what you need. You don't have to hoard a lot of money. You don't have to be this living a lavish, living a luxury life. I think this the world card, it also means traveling. So maybe you need to give up your dreams of living a jet set life, living a luxury life. And you have to give up partying. I think you have to give up partying. I think you are someone who mingle with people very well. You are someone who, like, if you are in a party, you are the life of the party. Because I don't know, but I think water signs people, they tend to be like very charming, very fluid, that people are just not naturally drawn to them because they have a lot of charm. I don't know, but that's how the vibe that I got from you. So if all this time you have been socializing, you have been partying with your friends, you may need to leave all those behind and like focus on your magical power. And yeah, this is a reading about your mystical power, but it seems like if you tap into this magical power of yours, you will not be the same person anymore. You will be changed, and it means that you will have to leave your old life behind. And I wonder if that is good news or bad news for you. Okay, so that is what is blocking your gift. What will harness their gift, Spirit? What will harness pile number one's gift? What will help or support or harness pile number one's gift? What will harness or support pile number one's gift? The Tower. So the knowledge that everything in this world is temporary, nothing lasts forever. Like maybe you have a good career now, and you are, like I just said, that maybe you knowing this magical power of yours, and what is blocking it, it may put you off this message because you are probably not ready to live your comfortable lifestyle to pursue your soul's calling, your soul's gift. But yeah, I'm not saying that something bad will happen to you, but I think there will be something that will shock you and make you rethink or see your whole life all this time in a different light, and make you see that nothing in this world lasts forever. And so what is most important is connection with spirit and being in harmony. I think the Two of Cups speaks about a lot of things. Being in harmony with your true self, not wearing a mask anymore for other people to admire you, but just be yourself. Also, aligning your lifestyle, your career to be more in line or in tune with who you truly are. I think you will help people to achieve that, and that will you will only tap into that gift when you finally understand that everything in this world, all the material things, career, money, all of that can disappear in an instant. And what lasts forever is love. Love for yourself, forgiveness, forgiving yourself, accepting yourself. Because when you accept yourself, when you love yourself, no matter what condition you are in, you will be able to keep your joy. And your job, pile number 3, is to help people realize that. Okay. I wanted to say something else, but I forget. Yeah, forgiving oneself. So in this hustle culture, it's easy for people to compare their success with someone else, and for parents to push their children to achieve their highest ambition. And your job is to tell this new generation that it is okay to be yourself, that it is okay not to follow the hustle culture of this world, but to exist and to become yourself. Just exist in this world and become yourself. Getting a job that makes you happy, that makes you feel fulfilled, instead of a job that is high paying but destroy your soul. Things like that. Okay, you will revolutionize a lot of people's mind, because I think they have been brainwashed by capitalism, and you are the one who will cure them from that capitalist mentality. Temperance. Okay, I think you will also be a person who will be able to tell these people how you can stay sane in this world of capitalism, of hustle culture, without going poor, without taking too much risk, without becoming a starving artist, something like that. It's like you teach these people how to exist, how to survive in this world, and still getting all your needs met while pursuing a lifestyle that is more in alignment with their spirit, if you get what I mean. So I hope you get that, because I don't want this to be another 1 hour long reading. But you will teach, oh, and these are major arcanas. You will teach a lot of people how to stay sane in this world where people compare themselves to each other, when beauty standard is unrealistic, when appearance is everything. It's like you will help these people to exist in this insane world, and yet not being isolated or not being seen as weird or as crazy. Like, you will teach these people how to exist in this world of capitalism without getting intoxicated by it, but also without becoming a hermit. So you will teach these people balance. You will teach these people how to live in this world, how to mingle with the people in this world, but not become one of them, if you get what I mean. Wow, that is amazing. So you will be able to teach these people because you have gone through it. Maybe right now you feel unsatisfied with your job. You want to seek something that fulfills your heart and soul. And after you complete that journey, you will be able to teach other people how to do the same without going into too left field or without going too extreme. Okay? Wow. Okay. So let me pull you some advice card. I don't know why, but I want to pull one from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Can we get some word of advice, Spirit guides, for file number 3? Oh, so for pile number 3, Spirit guides, can you give them a word of advice on how they can use their magical power, or how they can reach their highest potential, please? How can they reach their highest potential? What's that? Attraction? Super moon attraction. So let me read what the guidebook have to say about this. I think you will subconsciously attract the events or opportunities that will take you to realize or to be aware of this gift of yours. So let me rearrange this card. I think you are close to realize or to be aware of this psychic gift. 44. So maybe your spirit guides have sent you signs and synchronicities or dreams that reminds you of who you are. But I want to pull some more advice for pile number 3 on how they can reach their highest magical potential. How they can reach their highest magical potential. Wow, fear. What is that all about? Oh, we had 44 and 11. Is that 11? Yeah, so maybe you have seen 1144 a lot, or 444, or 111. I think this is saying that this is a scary time for you, because you know you are meant to be this person with this Atlantis gift, and I think you are attracting it. I don't know how. I think you just come into this realization of your gift more and more, and the more you realize it, the more you are aware of it, the more you draw this manifestation of you becoming this prophet, or becoming this person who will guide people spiritually. But you are also afraid. Oh, I think you have to confront your fear. I think by confronting your fear, you will complete a cycle, and you will step into this role, this new role of you as a healer. Please clarify fear. Yeah, the moon. You you long to become a healer, but you are also afraid of it. So you are torn between two worlds. Okay. Oh, I know that is not so much of a solution, because you have to confront that fear. There is no roundabout. Let me just give you an advice, a final advice. God, Spirit, Universe, please give pile number 3 a final advice. Thank you. To ease their mind. Please give pile number 3 an advice to ease their mind about their gift, their magical gift. Give them an assuring message. Make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right action gets shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. So I think your biggest enemy and your biggest block is your desire. So you want to tap into your witchy gift, but you are also afraid of what will happen if you tap into it, because you know you will not be the same person. You will want a different career, you will want a different lifestyle, and you are not ready to let go of what you have now. But if you make it God, I mean, if you don't believe in God, you can call it universe, whatever. If you release your fear and your hope to the universe and tell them, let it happen as it should happen, let it happen when I am ready, then your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestor will come and help you. The universe will send help, physically or spiritually, for you to step into your magical power and to fully embody it, to fully accept your gift without getting too overwhelmed, or without daringly jump from one place to another. Like if you surrender and meditate and pray, or ask your spirit guides for help, and if you surrender, and if you are willing to listen to their guidance. So not just surrendering, but also listening to their guidance through signs, through dreams. I think you are very psychic and you can feel spirit's presence. So if you feel their presence, if you know what signs they are sending you about, follow that sign, and your transition to from the old you to the new you will be smoother. And then you will be able to teach people how to make a smoother transition from a monster born of capitalism into their real self, because you have gone through it. Okay, gratitude. Be grateful for what you have now, your current job, your current money. Be grateful of it all. Travel, I think travel will open your mind, it will broaden your horizon. Enjoy yourself so that you will be in the flow, and then and then it will naturally come to you. Like if you just enjoy yourself at this moment, be in the flow, not striving, not pushing, not worrying, it's like it will happen naturally. The transition will happen naturally, and you will step into your new role as this witch or wizard who heals people and who help people to survive on this earth without being involved in the chaos. Okay, so yeah, that's for you, pile number 3. I hope that resonate. I know that this reading is like very, very spiritual, but I hope it resonate with you, and I hope it helps you understand what you are going through. So if you want a more personalized reading, my details are down below in the description box, and don't forget to check Black Dragon Tarot and Damselfly's videos down below in the description box to get more information about your psychic your witchy gift. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time.